Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Dad, I'm making the room downstairs. I've been pestering Mom a lot this year to get it. I'm really excited. I wonder when. I've noticed that I'm getting a little too old to share a room with my little brother. I need more time with my friends where he can't bother me, and more time alone just to read and stuff. I think Mom's finally giving in. We miss you.
The Corps just told me they can't make any contact with you or your ship. Can you please contact us? I don't know what to think. I'm worried. I don't know what to tell the kids. We miss you and we just want you back.
Rink, dinky, dink, skim, rink-a-doo. I love you as evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skim, rinky, dinky, dink, skim, rink-a-doo. I love you. Be-doo, 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 be-doo. Daddy, we love you. But when are you coming home?
Greetings, Major, and welcome to Tellurus. It is our best interest that you give this mission. As you know, your mission is Distress Signal Investigation. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire. The Corps values success. An ABA unit has...
Hello, I am the Ava Software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. Major, I have some important news. I am receiving what appears to be Corps distress signals. This is hard to explain as this planet has never been explored by the Corps, at least according to the records I have in the database. Mission parameters indicate that investigating these distress signals takes priority over any other mission activity. Major, let's get to the communication station. I have a message from the Corps that I must play for you.
Major, you probably have lots of questions about this mission. We realize it is difficult to take on a mission veiled in such secrecy. Our high-orbit Earth station received a standard, verified military code directing us to these space-time coordinates. The location was familiar to us, but the coordinate data was very surprising. Based on the contents of the message, we determined that we had to send one of our best and most loyal explorers to investigate. And you came out in our top 6 to embark on this mission. You, Major, are doing more good for mankind in this mission than you could ever imagine.
That is all I am authorized to play for you at this time. Major, I am receiving Corps distress signals from various locations on this planet, which is unusual since there is presently no record of ever having explored any world in this system. Why did you come here again? Oh, right. It was so you'd never have to work again and you could enjoy life. How is that going? We have discovered one of the core distress beacons. Scans indicate that this human corpse was also a core explorer, although I do not have access to the core database to confirm specific identification. I do not understand why we would find any evidence of previous core exploration here. There is no record of the core or any other exploratory agency or organization sending explorers to map or investigate this planet. This is not standard protocol. I am trying to send a signal to the outpost, but there is some electromagnetic interference due to radiation levels. I am still receiving 4 more distress signals that we should investigate. Is it not interesting, Major, to think of the choices that led you down to this mission? Major, maybe there is a reason why you keep failing. Maybe you aren't good. Maybe you don't deserve better than this chaos. Another corpse, also of an explorer who appears to have fired this distress beacon before death. The body has been partly swallowed by the ground. I will override classification parameters and share more information with you. The core discovered a coded message on electromagnetic frequencies. We didn't know how long it was circling the Earth, or how it was originally transmitted, but technology was developed that allowed the core to finally receive and decode it. The message contained coordinates that led to a specific wormhole, one where we didn't know where in time or space it would lead. This wormhole was stable enough for a ship to pass through it undamaged. We travelled through the wormhole and found ourselves very close to this planet. The message also contained the entire genome of 6 individual humans. When entered into the Universal DNA database, 6 matches came up. The 6 explorers who were described to you as candidates for this mission. This, of course, included you. The coordinates and the 6 genetic sequences were the entire contents of the message. Isn't that an interesting mystery? It makes you think about all the variables that got you to where you are.
I hear from many people that the soul is the ground of unparalleled brightness, and I don't believe
Another distress beacon set by another explorer before death. It seems possible to me that these explorers are the other 5 explorers that were originally set to be part of this mission. This body has been partially pulled into the earth as well. Furthermore, it appears that nearby plants and fungi are growing into the corpse and feeding on it. According to my scans, the flora surrounding the body are not found anywhere else on this planet. Major, my continuing scans of this planet have included the sky, from which I can detect at least 6,000 stars that would be visible to the unaided human eye on a sufficiently dark night. This is not unusual, but from the relative positions of these stars, I can extrapolate their identity, and from all of them I can extrapolate our position. Even though we flew light years to the coordinates of the wormhole, our current position appears to be somewhat similar to Earth. I do not understand how this is possible, as this is clearly not Earth, but there may be electrical interference with my sensors. I will continue my calculations. Let's continue to investigate these distress signals. Lava everywhere. We should move on. Another late core explorer. This unfortunate human also appears to be food for the flora and whatever lives in the ground. If the core were ever to engage in directed panspermia, it might look something like this. It is interesting to think of the choices that led you to coming here. You didn't pick your time or place to be born. You didn't pick your birth gender, birth genes, and birth attributes. You didn't pick your parents or who was locally around to be your friends, and later who came into your life to be your companions. You didn't pick what interested you, yet you think you took the choice to be on this mission. I am still unable to reach the outpost, and my battery power is running low. I will, of course, offer you whatever assistance I can in the time I have left. Are you familiar with this world? You are not controlling the storm, and you are not lost in it. You are the storm. This is the last distress beacon and presumably the last dead explorer. The handwriting scratched on his glove appears to be 0335W1. I cannot convert this code into anything meaningful without more information. Robots don't believe in fate, we just believe in logic. You know, Major, while you could have chosen whether or not to come on this mission, you couldn't choose what choices were available. You couldn't have chosen an option you were unaware of. You weren't left with the choice to live a simpler life on a tranquil island, any more than choosing to be an off-colony rebel in the trash planet. This was the only choice offered. What else could you have done? It is my sad duty to tell you that I have not been able to send a message to the outpost. I am afraid the mission is over. I am nearly out of power, and no rescue is coming. I have failed to get you home or to help you explain the mysteries of this strange world. It is strange to think of where we could be. In Einsteinian terms, time and space are not physically very different. The answer to the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg, might be yes. I am sorry, Major. It is quite beautiful here, though in a harsh, extreme way. This planet feels like an infant crying and needing care. Perhaps you could spend your moments thinking of your family, knowing that your son